Hey babe. Oh, I'm at my grandma's. Oh, stupid fan. Okay. It's really hot, so that's why the fan is on, but I'm gonna turn it off for a little bit so you can hear me talk. But I'm at my grandma's place right now, and my dad is drinking with my uncles in the front of the house, and you probably hear them yelling and all that stuff. Yanni's sleeping. Yanni's sleeping on the bed I'm sitting on right now. It's because it's really hot outside, so she's sleeping in this room because it has AC and a fan. My stepmom is outside getting her, and like my aunt's doing her nails, I don't know, with my Oli and stuff. So yeah, today I went to my grandpa's grave for the very first time. It was a really bumpy ride there because I guess like the cemetery was still under construction, so there was like a lot of rocks and stuff, and it's typical for roads in Vietnam to be like that. And then one of my uncle also came with us, and we didn't have enough room. We didn't know he was gonna come, so we only rented a what is it, SUV, which has like two seats in the front and then a row of seats in the back. So and then like it's kind of like my dad's car, but not a lot of seats. And we didn't have enough room because we bought a lot of stuff to offer, for the offering for my grandpa. So we didn't have a lot of room, and we didn't know he was coming. So I had to squeeze and sit in the back, like way in the back. They pulled up another chair for me, and I had to squeeze. And I sat next to oh wait, actually on the way home, we brought some of the food back. So on the way home, I sat next to the roasted pig, and I was staring at it the entire time. It was so funny. But I guess I'm doing good. My hair is a mess because I've been tying it up in a bun all day long, and because it's so freaking hot, I sweat so easily, and I'm like dying over here. I think I'm getting darker too, I don't know. But I took it off since I'm in the room and it's cool, but I tie it once I go out. I just don't like keeping it up all the time because it gives me a headache. So yeah, there's no connection here because apparently my cousin doesn't live like right next to my grandma anymore. He still lives in the neighborhood, but it's like a street or two down, which like I can just walk towards. But he went to school already. He has like evening classes. I don't know. He goes to school all day. So yeah, but I do have internet at the whatever you call it, hotel. So I'm gonna go, upload this for you there along with other videos that I have on my laptop, hopefully. And what else? Oh, and apparently, I don't know, my parents keep changing plans because it's kind of difficult for us because my dad wants to stay down here with his mom and his brothers and stuff, and my stepmom wants to stay my stepmom wants to stay in the city at the hotel, so it's easier for us to go shopping and go around the city and buy stuff that we want, but my dad doesn't want to. So yeah, so after Wednesday, which is like 2 days from now, I guess, yeah, 2 days from now, we're gonna move back to my grandma's place, and then I will ask my cousin to use or borrow his internet, and I might sleep over there with my aunt and my cousin because they live in the same house. And don't worry, it's not like anything bad if you're thinking that. I mean, I can sleep. I sleep with my aunt, so it's not over here. People are not like what you think over there. So yeah, anyway, just so I can use the internet to keep in contact with you. And what else? I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm fine with not staying at the hotel. I'm okay with either way. I just I just don't like that my dad doesn't want to go to the hotel and stay with us because he wants to stay with his family. But we can't really buy anything here because we live more in the suburbs area, and if we want to go to the city, it takes about an hour. Like, that is with good traffic, and if there's like rush hour or whatever, it takes about 2 or 3 hours just to get into the city. And it's like you wasted like the whole morning trying to get into the city just to shop for like an hour or two, you know. So it's easier in the city for us. We can just go, and it takes like 15 minutes to go to wherever we want. But I don't know, I'm kind of frustrated. Yenny's sleeping still. Oh, you can see her. And oh, yesterday I bought this cute shirt. It's actually like green. You can't really tell in this lighting, but it's green. It has like cute little design on them. I got this one in a small because I didn't really have time to pick out the size I have. We just stopped by there really quick to grab some shorts to wear, like PJs and stuff. I mostly brought back like, you know, just weird clothes. Not weird, it's just the long sleeve, because I gave away most of the short sleeve shirts I have and pants and stuff. So yeah, I don't really have any more PJs, so I just stopped by to get a PJ and this shirt. And the PJ I got in small too, which fit me, but the shirt is short. So yeah, it's kind of tight around my belly, but that's okay. I'm just wearing it at home anyway. What else? Wow, there's a lot. I think after Wednesday, on Thursday or something, we might go to the beach. I'm not sure which beach, they're still deciding. And then on around like the 20th or the 22nd, we're gonna go to Hue, and that's where my stepmom's mom lives, like her hometown. Not my stepmom's stuff, but we're gonna go to Hue, and we're gonna stay there for a week. It's that Hue is more of like a countryside area, and I heard it's much cooler temperature wise compared to over here, like where I am right now, because there's like, you know, the river and all that stuff. So hopefully the scenery is pretty so I can film something for you. I've been trying to film, but I get really paranoid with your camera because I'm afraid if I walk out alone or if I hold the camera, you know, while I'm walking around, people are just gonna snatch my the camera. So I'm like, I get paranoid, so I don't really take it out when I'm alone or I'm outside. The only thing that I filmed with your camera so far was when I was in the taxi last night going to the I guess the department store, or like it's kind of like a Walmart over here, and a video blog in the room. But other than that, I haven't physically taken it outside because, you know, like outside because I don't want to, you know, I don't want people to grab it. I don't know how people over here like it. I mean, they seem nice so far, because my stepmom's whatever you call her, a sister, she has like a little cart where she sells like Coke and cigarettes and coffee and stuff like that, and she just leaves it there, and she goes, like, she can fall asleep, and then if they want to buy something, they'll wake her up and they'll ask to buy. Like, they don't come and steal your stuff. And I think like the city that I live in, people are more nice compared to, because like back then I went to this area in Vietnam. I don't think it's in the city. It's like some other province where people like would try to pickpocket you. So that's why I got really paranoid. But I think the city is nice. because I went to the market with my stepmom's aunt, my stepmom's mom, no, my stepmom's sister, the same one that sells coffee and stuff. I got her Yibo, which is like aunt number 4. So, well, I went to the market with her, and we like there was this outside market, and the lady that was selling coconut, she just like sat there and she just went to sleep, and she just like left out her coconut there, and I was wondering, what if people just come and grab it, you know? But I asked Yibong, and she just said that they don't, and the people around her that also sell stuff, they look out for her and they'll help her and stuff. So I think people over here are pretty nice when it comes to that, and they help each other out and stuff like that. I guess it just depends on which area of Vietnam you go to. Also, what do you call that? Oh, the driving is crazy. Like this morning on the way to my dad's place, and the driver signaled and tried to change the lane, and no one would let him out. Like no one would let him, like, you know, change lane because the lane he was in was closed. And then this other SUV drove up, and the driver in my car was trying to squeeze in, and the SUV just ran straight, and then like their mirrors like hit each other. But it was fine. I was like, you know, a light hit, I guess that's what you call it. And like people don't really yield to you. You just gotta drive, and you gotta figure out what to do, because and also it's so crazy, like around the traffic circle there's like bicycles, motorbikes, SUVs, people walking, and then these little cart where people sell stuff, and it's like a little cart, they sell stuff, and it's like attached to a bicycle, and they just bike it around. And then there's also I don't know what you call it, but it's called a sitlo in Vietnamese, and basically that it's like a bike taxi where you get on this little thing, you sit, and it has like wheels on it, and then the person that drives is that bikes you around. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like it's called a bike taxi, I guess. I don't know what you call that in English, but I would say bike taxi. What else? Wow, I have so much to tell you. Apparently, like, the traffic is always crazy, whether it's day or night. Like, I mean, if it's late at night, then it's less, but most of the time it's so packed and so crazy, and there's no lanes except for like on the highway, but even then people don't really stay in their lanes. It's crazy, and there are tons and tons of like 18-wheelers and merchandise merchandise trucks and those kind of stuff. Oh, and then also on the highway they have these really cute little what do you call that, cylinder trees. It goes down like this and it goes around. They have those trees, and then people just like lay under the tree and sleep, and the tree isn't that tall. It's pretty short, and they just like squeeze into there and sleep. Like there's like this probably this much space between them and the bottom of the tree. So weird. They also like have their stuff out there and sell stuff. Like people don't really, there isn't really any restriction on where they can sell goodies, I guess. But yeah. Oh, and I think if you go shopping here in the department store, I think the clothes are like much more costly than over there, or around the same price, which is pretty expensive compared to the you know, the equivalent of over here, if you know what I mean. Like this shirt, I forgot how much a shirt costs. Like the shirt that my stepmom bought was like around $20, which is pretty expensive over there, and over here it's are like really expensive for over here, you know, because the currency is less over here, but it costs so much. It's crazy. Um, so I don't know. I don't really know if I want to go shopping for clothes. Like I love the clothes over here because they're so cute, but I don't know. The only thing that I am looking forward to buying are shoes and this cute backpack that I saw, but I don't know if I can go find it again. It's really cute. And shoes, backpack, hair ties, and like cute little accessories. But clothes, maybe no. I don't know. Clothes, I can just, you know, go back over there and buy my own clothes. I don't know. I tried calling my mom